Humanity's basically done for. A virus wipes out adults, leaving only kids. Sounds like a dream, right? Nope, because vampires swoop in playing benevolent overlords, but really just farming the kids for blood. Meet Yuichiro. Angry, reckless, hates authority. His best friend Michaela, smooth talker, survivalist, and way too chummy with a vampire noble. They're stuck in a vamp-controlled city with their orphan family, but Mika's got a plan escape. Night falls. The kids sneak out. Freedom is in sight. Bam! Lord Farid, our resident smug vampire, was waiting. He slaughters the orphans. Mika takes a fatal hit. Yuichiro, drenched in survivor's guilt, barely makes it out alive. Outside, humanity still exists. A group of badass vampire hunters scoop you up, and he's like, "Sign me up, I want revenge." Yuichiro is haunted by terrible nightmares. He sees the happy faces of his orphan family, then their bloody bodies. It's a past he can't escape. 4 years later, Yuichiro is a reckless soldier in the Japanese Imperial Demon Army. He desperately wants revenge against the vampires who killed his family. Yuichiro fights a monster without thinking, and it gets him suspended. His boss, Gurren, tells him he needs a friend before he can join the Special Moon Demon Company. Yuichiro meets Yoichi, a shy boy who wants revenge for his sister's death. But Yoichi is scared and doesn't know how to fight. A vampire attacks their school. Yoichi freezes, terrified, but Yuichiro jumps in to fight, even though the vampire is much stronger. Just when it looks like Yuichiro will lose, Gurren arrives and saves him. Yuichiro's bravery gets him a place in the vampire extermination squad. Yuichiro wakes up in the hospital. He and Yoichi are now official vampire hunters. Their fight for revenge is just beginning. Yuichiro is starting to make a name for himself, but trouble finds him fast when a group of former bullies beg for his help. Their friend Yuji has vanished into the forbidden training chamber, an area crawling with demons that can possess untrained humans. Despite warnings, Yu charges in, eager to claim a cursed gear weapon. But the demon isn't so easily tamed. It traps him in a hallucination of his long-lost family, guilt-tripping him about abandoning them and tempting him with the power of revenge. But Yu sees through the illusion, realizing the demon is using Mika's face to manipulate him. Furious, he breaks free from the trap with sheer willpower, something that stuns even his superiors. While he doesn't officially claim the weapon yet, he's proven himself, securing his spot in the vampire extermination unit. Meanwhile, far away, Mika, now a vampire, learns that Yu is alive. Worse, he's fighting for the humans. As tensions rise and their fates begin to intertwine once more, one thing is certain: a deadly reunion is coming. Yuichiro is done waiting. He's ready to join the Moon Demon Company and kill vampires. But first, training. And his cocky attitude isn't making him any friends. His instructor, Gurren, shuts him down fast, reminding him that strength alone means nothing without teamwork. Meanwhile, we meet Kimizuki, a tough but desperate guy whose sick sister is on the verge of death. He's fighting to save her, but when he gets an urgent message about her worsening condition, he chooses to stay and fight instead, until Yuichiro calls him out. What's the point of power if you can't protect the ones you love? The words hit hard, and Kimizuki runs to his sister's side just in time. Back in training, things heat up. The students face off against cursed gear puppets, and Yuichiro's reckless moves cost him points. But one thing's clear: he won't back down, no matter the odds. Kimizuki, now fired up, won't either. Their rivalry is just getting started. The vampire nobles gather to discuss a growing problem. Humans are getting stronger. The Japanese Imperial Demon Army is experimenting with dangerous magic, and the vampires decide it's time for all-out war. Meanwhile, Yu is still dead set on getting stronger, pushing his superiors for cursed gear, because what's better than a demon-possessed weapon, right? Gurren, ever the chaotic mentor, finally gives in and puts Yu and his classmates through hellish training. Yu, Kimizuki and Yoichi survive the ordeal and earn the right to contract with powerful demons. But there's a catch-fail, and you either die or become a soul-devouring monster. No pressure. Yu, fueled by his vendetta against vampires, steps up first. With fire in his eyes and revenge in his heart, he grips the weapon, triggering the deadly contract ritual. The demon inside isn't going to make this easy, but Yu is ready to fight. Yu and his squad continue their trials, with the cursed gear facing their inner demons, literally. Yu locks into a deadly battle with the spirit of Asura Maru, who tries to manipulate him using his past trauma. But Yu isn't so easily swayed. He declares that his goal isn't just revenge, it's power to protect his new family. Impressed, Asuramaru grants him his strength, but with a warning: any sign of weakness and the demon will take over. Meanwhile, Yoichi struggles against his own demon, who taunts him about his past cowardice and desire to survive. The demon nearly takes control, but Yu refuses to give up on him, reminding Yoichi of their shared mission. In a climactic moment, Yoichi finds his resolve, not for vengeance but to protect others, and overcomes the possession. With the trials complete, the team receives their cursed gear. No rest though. Gurren immediately assigns them their first mission. Their target, Shinjuku, where an impending vampire attack looms. As Yu and the squad prepare for battle across the city, Mika and the vampires also set their sights on Shinjuku. The inevitable reunion draws near.